Kyambogo, you are rapists. Kyambogo Upper Estate, you are rapists. Kyambogo Banda, you are rapists. Chireka, you are rapists. Chireka Banda, you are rapists. Kyambogo Chiwatle, you are rapists. Ntinda Chiwatle, you are rapists. Kyambogo University and Kyambogo Upper Estate, you are rapists. All the way to Denmark, Norrport, and the buses of La Familia, Kyambogo, Kyambogo College, Kyambogo University, Kyambogo Upper Estate, Kyambogo Banda, Chireka Banda, Kyambogo Chireka Banda, Boyogerere, Chireka Banda Boyogerere, Chireka Banda Boyogerere, Chireka Banda Boyogerere. All those towns or centers, Nakawa Division, you are rapists. Boyogerere, you are rapists. Boyogerere, you are rapists. Mukono, you are rapists. Mukono, you are rapists. Mukono Seta, Mukono Seta, Mukono Seta, you are rapists. Boyogerere Banda, you are rapists. Chireka Banda Boyogerere, you are rapists. Chireka Banda Boyogerere, you are rapists. Chireka Banda Boyogerere, you are rapists. Pinning me down, and raping me, and raping me, and raping me. Chireka Banda Boyogerere, Mukono Seta. 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 Soprite. You are rapists. Shoprite Lugogo, now turn to Shoprite Uganda, you are rapists. Shoprite downtown Kampala, you are rapists. There's no zebra crossing, there are no pavements for a young kid to walk, so it's safe to say, oh, they wait for them to become adults and they show up and turn up in every city they've gone to, especially in Paris, France. Pasaporte, Espana, Espanol, you are rapists. Espana, Espanol, you are rapists. Espana, Espanol, you are rapists. Spain, Barcelona, you are rapists. Spain, Madrid, you are rapists. Spain, Milan, you are rapists. Spain, you are rapists. Kenya, Nairobi, you are rapists. Kenya, Nairobi, you are rapists. Kenya, Nairobi, you are rapists. Thika and Nairobi Westlands, you are rapists. Thika and Nairobi Westlands, you are rapists. Thika and Nairobi Westlands, you are rapists. Spain has an embassy in Kenya, Nairobi, and not in Uganda. Maybe I'm supposed to be able to be in Kenya. Maybe I'm supposed to be able to cross this border. Rwanda, Kigali, you're pinning me down. Rwanda, Kigali, you're pinning me down. Rwanda, Kigali, you are pinning me down. I do not need to go to Rwanda. How did he get able to make me be able? You see, English as well is complicated when you're thinking through as you're recording without writing down any of this. Somebody in Equity Bank Church House makes me be able to cross the border from Kigali to Rwanda. I found him at the border at Kabale Katuna, and I met maybe some Western Ugandan women or females as I got closer to the border. I got a ride in a taxi, and they find me and help me, and he says he's Mufumbira, half Rwandese. I don't have any hate towards the man. The man sitting next to him on his left or right, or actually on his right, is Mega Standard Supermarket downtown. Mega Standard Supermarket downtown, you slope down from Hotlof Bakery and Namaganda Plaza, where you gave me a white phoenix a reason. You are rapists. That is Stockholm, Sweden. I have nothing to do with Sweden. Even if I'm Ugandan, you've denied me a national ID. Thank you so much. The men are not hateful, the men are maybe loving, but I am not Munyankole. Iraku Hari. Is that a West Nile or a Rua name? Iraku Hari was always number 1 or number 2 in my class. in St. Mary's Tende Secondary School, St. Mary's Tende alumni. When I finally made it to Kololo, Nakawa Division, Nakasero, when I made it to Kololo Hill, can you hear? These are like three issues. Kololo is actually Nakasero. Just like Washington, D.C., this is the Nakasero State House. They moved it to Entebbe. Fine. They used to say there's a future of Entebbe being the capital city of Uganda. Fine. Nakasero, Washington of Kampala, Uganda. I don't know if that makes sense. Nakasero, Kololo Hill. I finally was able to undo Irakuhari, Kamara Peter, and Mutambo Marvin by standing at the Russian embassy. A man came to our area and he built a very expensive house Kamara Peter offered to me. I think I just met Kamara Peter by Makinje Country Club today, the 9th of October 2019. Today, the 9th of October 2021. It is finally 2021. 2019 is when I had to finally come back to Uganda. Somebody brings in 2 goats. I'm saying, you know what? Let that snake come in already and just break these goats into pieces. Meaning, a Malian bow and Kea droning Magreth. You have your white males that I call the Elvis Habat Ayesiga males. I repeat, you have your white males that I call the Elvis Habat Ayesiga males, the ones that helped me take a picture while I was at a Malian ball. And a Malian ball has a meaning. Alien ball, meaning I'm an alien stays or lives here. So at the end of the day, I did post about that on social media. Don't have to say much about it. Elvis Habata Yesiga males, David Okech Ogwiri males, just get over here already and just break those goats into pieces and swallow them up, because Uganda Wildlife Education Center, you have Sam Wayigo and he won't do much for me. You have Entebbe Airport, Malith Achil, he won't do so much for me. All the crowns or stars have been bestowed do not do much for me. I am outnumbered. Airport Guest House Entebbe and McDonald's Uganda, you are rapists. Airport Guest House Entebbe and McDonald's Uganda, you are rapists. Seguku Market or Seguku Katale, you are rapists. Seguku Market or Seguku Katale, you are rapists. Thank you, Lennon Tendo Branch Luswata, for offering while I was in Mukura village or Mukura by Lake Bisina. Emma, have you heard about the Sexual Offences Bill and Act? Meaning Parliament was tabling something like that, and I am really calling out all the rapists. I am very sorry to say, Equity Bank Church House, Uganda, you are rapists. Jomo Kenyatta, the family portrait on Google. I had to learn about the Michelle Obama presidential precedent in that way while I was suffering with the month of Idi Amin Dada and the month of Milton Apollo Obote. I repeat, with respect, now, I went through a lot suffering through the month of July, and it was more of President Idi Amin Dada and President Dr. Apollo Milton Obote, President Field Marshal Idi Amin Dada, conqueror of conquerors, and Dr. Apollo Milton Obote, the educated and gallant Dr. Apollo Milton Obote. People that are dealing in presidential situations and those that are raising giants, you have me raped. You have me raped. You have me raped. I repeat. So at the end of the day, I'm recording an audio and I am just stating facts about the rapists that won't even honor the fact that Emma's only need coming back to Uganda would eventually be a passport. Passaporte, passaporte, passaporte. That was his only need. Only one need. Only one need. So at the end of the day, as I'm strangled and suffering, I ask myself, why goats? I ask myself, what do I have to do with goats? What if I need money at some point? What if I need help at some point? People running like that, people doing things like that, bringing bicycles so that I could steal a bicycle, bringing a motorcycle that I will not think of riding because I'm aware of supernatural claims or consequences, because I have relatives, but apparently I don't have relatives. They only function when something has been done by me and they are affected, or maybe they are a joint council that pretends to be affected, meaning that they sit down in councils very much at the British Council and they make decisions about everything except me. British Council Chitante, you are rapists. British High Commission Chitante, you are rapists. British Council Chitante, you are rapists. British High Commission, you are rapists. You don't respect education, you don't love the educated, and it is okay. You know why? Because after Hill in Mackenzie Chizungu, Emma Uphill, other names, Emma Komagum alumni, other names, Ashula Tal, Anderson, Bamuhama, Awak Achil, Garang, or Museveni. He has a white man, he has a Muzungu. He might not be giving him food, he might not be giving him milk. You've made him write truths about this white man. By the end of the day, if Emma is still standing, it is because of this Chris Dolan, Chris Davis. So you want to take that away as well. I'm saying, okay, you've already taken away Babu Chisembo Musa. You've already taken away Babu Ramadan. You've already taken away Bruce Murungi. I'm glad it is 3 months to an end of Purgatory Uganda, meaning East Africa. East Africa, I have posted on Facebook and I have shown my shoulders would have been those of Beatles, meaning border and passport control, like as though I would need to maybe help Africa again. I saw so many ladies at Amalienbo, my favorite photography spot and area. I just want to say, Facebook, you are rapists. Facebook, you are rapists. Facebook, you are rapists. I feel the energy that happens around me when I have a Facebook app, when I have to be posting up on Facebook. If you look at my Facebook, you'd realize I've been cheated. I don't even have 100 albums on my Facebook. English woman, you are rapists. English women, you are rapists. English Swedish women, you are rapists. English Australian women, you are rapists. English Canadian women, you are rapists. English South American women, you are rapists. English American women, you are rapists. English England, Britain, United Kingdom women, you are rapists. English African women, you are rapists. English Asian women, you are rapists. You have me pinned, but I will not be pinned. I will go to ShopRite, Lugogo, and I'll stand with my t-shirt. That will be my first peaceful protest. Can you imagine? You are in psychiatry, you've married people into royal situations, they can't be contacted, they can't be disturbed. I'll be able to topple the next after me. I'm sorry to the next after me. I'll have to be going to ShopRite, yet there's a passport office, German embassy and World War. You make it defunct, you make it non-functional. Kenyan High Commission